everyone, this is Rochelle Blunt, aka Bling It Up, and I am in the Bling Lab. On the Bling table here, you see Hannah Lynn's Autumn by DAC. And actually, guys, I thought I would be finished today, but a few other crafts and or priorities came up this week, so I was not able to get as much done on Autumn as I thought I would. So I have about 2 or 3 more sessions, and I should have her done by end of week. And at the end of the week, once I finish her, so by next weekend, I will do a post review and I will go over all the bling that was used for this particular diamond painting. So for those that are coming back to the channel, welcome back. For those that are new, thank you for coming. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell so you can get a notification every time I go live or throw up a video. So I wanted to come on today as I figured, let me come in for about a half an hour at most, and get a little bit of work on her done. So I figured, why not just hit record? So I hooked up the video and I said, let's go. Let's do a quick whip and chat. So how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I haven't been on for a while. It has been a busy summer. It's been busy at work. It's been busy at home. I've been ripping and running like I always do. But I do try to take some time out for myself so I can sit down, relax, and do some crafting. So I do more than one craft. Yeah, I cross stitch. I do some building as well as diamond painting. So I split my time in between 2 or 3 different crafts. And unfortunately, or I should say fortunately, it's great for me because I like doing different things, but I don't have as much time with my diamond painting as I normally do. So I get done a little bit slower, but it's okay because I absolutely enjoy the process. The process is so much fun for me. Just watching the picture come to life is all that I need. So this week, guys, I don't know why, but I started watching Game of Thrones over again. Actually, the last 2 weeks. And actually, the last 4 seasons. Not all 8. The last 4 seasons. And let me tell you, I felt like I never saw those 4 seasons. And I know I did. I was screaming, hollering, just having a ball. One of the best shows on TV for me was Game of Thrones when it was on. And I absolutely enjoyed it. Had so much fun watching it. And as I was doing that, I was diamond painting and or cross stitching and or doing building blocks, etc. But it was so much fun. So much fun. Because I'm not a TV watcher. But when I see a show and it captivates me, I can just watch it over and over again. And that's what Game of Thrones does for me. I also started watching House of Dragons all over again as well. And I'm throwing on an audiobook for Game of Thrones. I just have to. It's just that good. So that's what I've been doing all week in my spare time, outside of working, with my crafts. And I'll tell you, it has just been so much fun this week. A lot of ripping and running, but I've had some downtime. And it's been a lot of fun hanging with my daughter and watching Game of Thrones. All right, so here I am in the Bling Lab. On the Bling table, you guys see Autumn. Now, some of my other videos, someone asked me, well, do you lay the bling first or do you lay regular drills? I can tell you this. When there's a painting with a lot of black in it, I like to outline the black. Just like I'm coloring, I like to do outline. So much fun for me. I don't really like rounds that much, but I can do rounds that have a lot of black in them for some reason, only because the bling just pops. So for me, this painting was perfect because it has so much black outline. So what I do is as I'm talking or watching a movie, etc., I just work on the black. And then after I finish the black outline, I start to put down the bling. So I figured this is the section that I wanted to get completed this weekend. And I'm almost there. I have a little bit more black to outline here. I'm actually going to move this up a bit. So this is a silicone mat, which I use silicone mats when I'm dividing, as well as release papers. This is from Crafts for Crashly. So what I do is I try to put my silicone mat where I want to stop, right up against where I want to stop. And there's a drill here. I don't know why it's there, but I'm going to get it up. Here we go. So here is the section that I wanted to do today. I wanted to go up to right about here. So I'll move it down just a little bit. So I want to finish this black in here. And then once I finish the black, I'm going to go fill in. And here, I can tell you, all of this symbol here is all specialty drills. Specialty drills. This whole entire section here, specialty drills. Here is a little bit of a mix. I have, actually, these are regular drills in here. A few specialty drills, but mostly regular drills because this is the AB #1. And I like those oranges, so I don't think I replaced those. Specialty drill, specialty drill, specialty plus a regular drill. All the greens I kept as is for now. But in this section here, I want to do something different with the green. So I'm going to leave that green section for last because I need to look at the whole painting when I'm getting ready to replace the green. I wasn't sure I was going to put maybe a pixie here. Then I was like, no, you know, I got a lot of bling in there. So let me leave the regular color. And I'm like, I don't know about the green. So I'm still trying to fill out what I'm going to do with the green in this section. So right now I'm going to do everything but the green. So what I'm going to do here is, since I already have this black outline going here, so you guys don't get bored while I'm sitting down chatting, I'm gonna go here because then I can show you guys how I fill in the specialty drills. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna work on, let's see, right about here. I'm gonna work on this plus sign here. So the plus sign, I don't have my iPad. I left it in the other room charging, but that is a specialty drill, but that's one that I actually replaced in the actual, when I was in the kitting up process. Plus, the plus sign, and V as in Victor. So let me grab V as in Victor and the plus sign, and I can show you guys what I use. All right, here we go. So it looks like for the plus sign, that looks like champagne. That looks like champagne. And for V, that looks like heaven. All right, so we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna fill in the plus sign and V. So how is everyone? How is summer going? How's your crafting going? Let me know. Drop me a few notes in the comment section. So here's my black. This is a tray from Firefly, and it's a tray that I got last year, 2024's Lone Star Retreat. All right, so I'm gonna cover that up. That's a Firefly tray. Home is where the herd is. That's from the 2024 Lone Star Retreat. Here is another Firefly tray that I believe, I don't have the lid in front of me right now, but I believe I got this one from last year's Great Lake Escapes Retreat 2024. Okay, so let's start with champagne. Now, how do I know that's champagne? I use the colors so much, guys, that I'm just used to what they look like. That's champagne. I also have it all written down or typed up note section in my iPad. So when I do the post review, I'll go through all the bling that I used. All right. So now, what's so great about putting black on first, and I need to use, I'm going to put the light pad on. It might look a little funny for you guys. Is because it really shows the bling once you put the bling down. So hopefully you guys are in camera. So I like to really watch the bling pop as I put it on. So here we go. We're just going to do this section here. And again, I'm not a real big fan of rounds, but I'm okay when it has black in it because it just looks so good to me. And I might have a little bit too much, let's see, putty in my pen, but that's okay. Oh, guys, have you guys tried the Pigmondew? Have you tried it? I have to tell you guys. At first, I was like, I'm not buying no more diamond painting accessories or diamond paintings. I have so much that I just want to kind of go through my stash, use what I have, and then maybe in a few years, look to getting some stuff. I just have so much stuff. And when I start to have too much stuff, oh God, it starts to drive me crazy. And it's getting to that point where it's just like driving me crazy. So I stopped. I bought 2 diamond paintings this year, believe it or not. And it is August. I think I'm doing very good. For bling, I haven't bought too much this year. Yes, I've replenished my stash here and there. And I purchased when I went to the Great Lakes Retreat. But I really haven't. Oh, no, that's a bad drill. Let's get that one out of there. And I really have not been spending. This one looks bad, too. Oh, that was actually the bottom of the other drill. Still on the glue. I haven't been spending too much on diamond painting. right, so there we go. All right, I have so much of this and I just want to use it up before I start really buying too much more. But here and there I will go, and I love my sparklers. I love my specialty drills. So I will go on dpwithsparklers.com. I'll binge watch some of the videos, only because on Friday nights and Saturday nights I haven't been home, so I haven't been able to watch TMA Live, and I'll see what the new products are. And I typically buy, what I've been doing, one time a month. I'll just write down everything I want, and then the end of the month, actually the first week, which would be this week of the month, this weekend coming up, I'll do my purchases for diamond painting, cross stitch, whatever crafts I'm working on. And I just like it better that way. So then I'm just not buying all through the month. But the Pick Mine Do, guys, I went to the Great Lakes Retreat. And you guys know Leopard Leather Works. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Go check them out. Tim and Carrie. I will link them, their YouTube, down in the description. Listen, Tim had to Pick Mine Do. Now, Tima did a very good video, a compare on, I guess what we call these, e-writers, or what are we calling them? What is the official name? I don't know what the official name is, but I'll look it up. But long story short, it's a vacuum. It's like a small vacuum, and it has a hose, right? Which sucks up air. Is sucking up whatever you put at the end of the hose, right? So the end of the hose, what you do is you take a diamond painting pen. If it's hollow all the way through, you can put, there's an adapter that goes on the top. It's actually the same tip that's on the DAC pens. You put that on the top, you attach the hose to it, and then you put on the bottom of that, you have your single placer, right? And your single placer is hollow. So the air is sucking up, so it actually picks up the drill. And I want to show you guys, because I had to buy one. Listen, I had to. I was like, oh my goodness. I diamond painted, let me see, I must have diamond painted with Tim's for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and I was sold. I was sold. You need no putty, no wax, no dipping in and out. You just charge it up, and it's the best. So I'll show you guys what that looks like in a few minutes. So that was something that I picked up. When I say picked up, a tip. And the tip was, Rochelle, you got to go get this. You don't have it right now, but you have to go get it. And I love it. Now, what I do need are multi-placers. Because right now, I just have a single placer. And I'm a multi-placer, right? So again, I do a lot of canvases that have heavy confetti, so it'll be great when I do my J-wall next year, because I won't have to worry about replacing putty and or wax, etc. But I still need a multi-placer. So I got to get with Carrie from Leopard Leather Works, because she told me that something was coming out soon. And I know they have multi-placers that come with it, but they don't look like our traditional placers on our pens, and I don't know how well they work. So as soon as I see somebody doing, T-Ma probably has done a review on it already. I have to go check out T-Ma's channel. As soon as I see somebody with a multi-placer, I'm going to move this down a little bit because I want to do the rest of those. I'm all over it. Once I get the multi-placer, I am in. I also want to say crafts with Crashly. Crashly's pens were perfect. I think I want to call it an E pen. Electric pen, that's what I'm calling it, an E-pen, because her pens are hollow. And also Palm Pal pens, which is Tia Smith, her pens work as well. So let me show you guys what it looks like. So, and I will link Tima's post reviews. So here it is. Okay, this is a little gadget here. It's called Pick Mine Do. It has an on and off switch on the side. Remember the hose I was talking about? Here's the hose. And at the end of that hose, okay, here's a pen. Now I purchased this from Leopard Leather Works, and I think it's a diamond painting pen pal pen, but it's hollow. So the hose is a little adapter here, fits on there, and it's a regular pen. You turn this baby on. All right. I'm going to sit it out the way over here. Now, you guys see it. I'm just moving it out the way. Okay. I got some drills up here. Let me move those out the way. My bling is sitting on a tray from Bella Art Day Nicole. All right, so let's get those out the way. Now here it is. So you see my pen. You see my drills. I'm just gonna move this up a bit. All right, because I'm working on, remember, I'm working on the plus. So let me move this down and move you guys down some so you can see it. All right, so I'm working on this section here. All right, look, you just pick it up and you place. Now, what you don't get is that pop that everyone loves, right? Because there's no glue. But for me, this is lovely. But again, once they get a multi-placer, I'm gonna purchase a few of those and I can diamond paint all day with this. So this is gonna be a lifesaver next year. So just to let everybody know, coming to the channel soon will be my J-Wall journey. I'm gonna start kitting up J-Wall in October. So I will be ready for a January 1st start. So myself and Sue Bell, we've been talking about doing a J-Wall, and we said we were going to do it in 2026, and 2026 is almost here. So I'm looking forward to that. And mine is a 200 plus. I think I have max colors. It's Capricorn, and I believe it's a round. I can't remember. Round or square, doesn't matter. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's confetti heavy, but that will be my big canvas for 2026. But look at this. Oh my God, this is just, I cannot believe it, honestly. I said to myself, what in the world? Listen, I should have listened to Tima, because Tima did great reviews on, oh my God, several of these E-pens is what I want to call it. So again, if I have to single place, I will use this. But other than that, so here, again, so now I'm just going to turn it off because I don't need it. And then I just get it out the way. And I keep it moving. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so now let's finish this bling. So this is champagne again. I love champagne. Now champagne for me brightens. So it gives you a nice bright color. So I try to use champagne around dull colors. So here it is green. Green is a dull color for me, and then black. So I was like, oh, I think champagne will be a nice color for this particular symbol. And we'll talk through that during my post review. But again, she is just coming out gorgeous. So here we go. I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna grab some more. Let me see. So champagne is a color I typically keep a lot of, right? I always, just certain colors I try to always keep. Because if you only need a few colors, and you really only need a few, champagne would be one of the ones I use if I'm looking for like a yellow. If I'm looking for a clear, I would use Original Sparkler, right? If I'm looking for something that has a little tint of a blue, I would use Serene. If I'm looking for something that has like a grayish, it depends if I want it to be a darker gray, a lighter gray. I like Black Diamond. Black Diamond is like a clear with a gray tint to it. 413 is a nice one. 3325 is another nice blue. So I kind of just know the colors from using them all the time, right? The more you use, the more familiar you get. But this is a good one to have as a staple. So I think I'm finished with plus. So let's move this out and see. Yep. So let me put this one away. This is champagne. So my goal is to get this one done this week. And I'm going to finish, once I finish this one, I want to finish Libra from Dakota. Making a mess here. I want to finish Libra. After I finish Libra, I should be on my way to the Lone Star Retreat in September. And I'm taking a Bella Art Diamond New Start diamond painting. And I should get at least half of that done at the retreat. I'm a talker, so, and I don't mind talking. But I'll show you guys how I plan the bling for that one too. I'll do a whip and chat, and I'll go over the bling that I'm going to take, how I select it, how I pack it up for the trip. And then when I come back, I probably will still have that one, as well as Secret Temple, which is a whip from 2024. And I really want to get that done. I do not want to go into 2025, which is why I am not going to open up any additional diamond paintings until I finish Secret Temple. I'm hoping I can get Secret Temple done between October and November, because I would like to do a Christmas painting in December. All right, so now let's do V. So V is Heaven. Man, do I love this color. Love it. Is that Heaven? Oh my goodness, wait a minute. That might not be Heaven. That might be, where is my bling? It looks like Heaven, but hold on. Because I was going to do Sunshine, but I changed it because I wanted a little blue. This Sunshine doesn't have a blue tint to it. Heaven does. I think that's Heaven, but hold on. I thought Heaven was a little bit lighter than that. Let me see. My iPad has all the colors on it. Let me get my Heaven out and see if that's Heaven. No, it's Awakening. There we go. I was getting ready to say, because Heaven is not as yellow. So this is Awakening. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that's for V. All right, so here we go. Let's get V done. This pen that I'm using is from Emily and TJ. I received this pen in 2024. They were sponsors for the Great Lakes Retreat, and they did a pen for all the hosts. And I was hosting in 2024. Did not host this year. Was not part of the, when I say host, part of the committee. They did a pen for everybody on the committee. Plus, they gave pens as a sponsor gift. 5 additional pens as sponsor gifts. Very generous. Very, very generous. But their pens are awesome. They just have the right grip for me. I mean, I am a flipper. And this, it has the right grooves, just the right length. This is perfect. I love this pen. And I'm sure all of us are very similar. We fall in love with 1 or 2 pens. We have many, but we fall in love with 1 or 2. And I have 2 or 3 that I absolutely love. Look at this. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Gorgeous. These colors are just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Let's get this one done. I love this painting. The next one I'll do after this is this C, which is Crystal Confetti. It's a crystal confetti color. I need to reload this pen. I haven't loaded this pen in a while, and the putty's getting old. Shrinky, because I need to reload it. But I'll work on it until I can't work on it any longer. Look at this. And this color in here is Coral Reef. It's a specialty drill that I'm using there. Another one of my favorites. Let's make sure I don't have any up here. No. Couple over here. I really want to do a Michaelgelina. I do a Michaelgelina every year, guys. I don't know. I might have to open up a Michaelgelina. I do one every year. Every October. I have to do a Michaelgelina. Now, I might not finish her this year, but I will start her. I'm going to do, I think it's Layla, maybe? Layla? Might be Layla. I got to pull her out. She reminds me of Halloween. So I got to get going because I got to get these whips done. No more V. Okay. So let's put this one up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get crystal confetti that I'm using. Crystal confetti are one, listen, took over as a favorite of mine. Took over. Just beautiful. And I am dropping drills, guys. That goes over there. I have a little trash tray over here. Let's get these up. Okay. That's that one. Let me see. Make sure I don't need any of these. No, okay. So let's move this one out the way. Now the crystal confetti that I'm using is, let's see. I have not put that one in a container yet. So I have the whole line. So here it is. It's this crystal confetti 3835. Crystal confetti 3835. It's like a purple with a hint of gold. Let's see, is that gold? Yes, oh my God. Gold, silver, it's beautiful. Depending on how you look at it, it looks like different colors. So that's this specialty drill here for C. All right, so let me put that on. See, you hear that pop. You don't get that with the Pick Mine Do. Again, Pick Mine Do, I like it. Single placing right now because I don't have a multi-placer that works with it yet. And I need to take this one out. Not a good one. But for single placing, it is excellent. So if you have a canvas that's confetti heavy, Pick Mine Do is worth it. And I think I paid $29.99 for mine, somewhere like that. I made that 10% off, $27.99, something like that, off of Amazon. I bought two, one for myself, one for my sister, and I think I might pick up another one. But I need to get the filters. There are filters that you need. It's like a vacuum cleaner, right? So after so many days, you need to change the filter. So there is a filter, so I need to find out. I'm sure I can get it from Amazon. I need to order those now so I don't have to wait until I need a filter. But I don't use it that much right now because this painting is color blocking, a lot of color blocking. So I'm not really using it too much. Here and there, but not that much. I do plan on using it more next year when I do my J wall. All right, I have C in this area here. Move you guys this way some. There we go. Right there. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, just let you guys know what I was doing. And again, I do expect to finish this weekend, so I will do a Whip and Chat post review when I'm done. But my goal is to get this one done so I can finish up Libra. And Libra, my plan is to get Libra done by September 10th. And I'll tell you guys, I am a very structured person. Like, I have to have a plan. When I don't have a plan, I don't get as much done as when I do have a plan. So when I have a plan, I set goals for myself, I get a lot done. So my goal is to get this one done by this weekend. So then I can put Libra back on the bling table and get Libra finished by mid-September before I go on my trip to Texas. Oh, this crystal confetti is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. The colors are just beautiful. Love it. and what I'm using next to this one. So in this section here, and one thing I do when I bling, I might use crystal confetti for two different symbols. So I use crystal confetti for the symbol 5 on the opposite side of the canvas. This side, I decided to change it around so it could look a little bit different. It doesn't look so uniform. I changed and used crystal confetti for C, and I believe I'm using crystal AB211 for number 5 on this side of the canvas. And then the green is like a lime green here. I left that color as the regular drill. I'm not replacing that one. All right, so let me put in, let's see, there's a few more C's. Let me just finish the C's. I might as well. There's a couple more up here. A few, not many. And then this U symbol is a regular drill. There we go. That should be it for C. I'm gonna stay in this area here and put in, before I go back down to 5. Okay. There's the crystal confetti. One more in there. I need to also rinse out my trays. I rinse out my trays probably at the end of like 2 weeks. I use Dawn dish detergent to clean them out. They do so much better when you clean them regularly. All right, so let me stay up here. Let me get coral reef. Now coral reef is another one I try to keep a lot of. And I think this is all I have. I need to get on and replenish this because I replaced on the entire canvas with this coral reef, and I don't think I have any more, but I gotta check because I think I may have it in another kitted up project. And when I say kit up, I might not open the canvas, but I have a system where if I know I'm going to do the painting and I like a color, I'll pull the color and put it in my drawer system. So I think I have coral reef in another drawer, but if not, I'll just go on and order some from Tmall. This W here is a crystal 666, and it's just one. So when it's just one, I just put 1 or 2 in the lid, and there it is. All right, now since I have a little bit more coral reef in the tray, I'll move this down, and I'm going to just put them in down here. Coral reef is just, I think that's one of the first, matter of fact, I know, it is one of the first specialty drills I used. The Language of Flowers, which was a craftedly painting. That's when I met Tima. I wasn't sure what to use, and she mentioned coral reef, and it was one other drill she mentioned, and it might have been Original Sparkler, and that was the beginning of my bling journey. I did not look back after that. Oh my goodness. I couldn't do a painting after that without bling. All right, so let's just fill these in. Here we go. And once I do this here, I'll put in 2 more with you guys, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes just to give you guys a quick glimpse into what I was doing. Oh, coral reef is just gorgeous. My goodness, it just lights up. It really does. It lights up. Lights up. This is so pretty. I have 1 more in there. 2. Let's get those out. Put them down. Okay. Let's go back up here. All right, now this J here is a specialty drill. And that one is, let's see, Party Pink. No, it's not Party Pink. It's a magenta one. Let's see. Here it is. It is Magic Magenta. Is a metallic. Magic Magenta. Don't need that many. Only need 4. So let's just throw those in. All right, a few more in my tray. So let's see if I have any more down here. I do. Let me just put those in. Might as well. All right, let's get these in here. Just a couple, not too many. Since I have them out, instead of putting them back in, I might as well just lay them on the canvas. I need to load this pen back up. All right, so let's see. All right, one more color. All right, now, you know what? I'm going to put this one in. And the last one here doesn't want to turn. There we go. Let's put that there. Now, this down arrow here, let's go back up here, is a copper. It's a crystal AB copper. All right, let's get that one in. There we go. Copper. Now the symbol that's next to copper, I've actually been using 2 specialty drills. I've been using Black Ghost and Sweetheart. Let's just get these in here. Okay, we have 4 there. Let's get those in. 3 there. Get those in. All right, now I think we have a few more. Just a few. One there. And just get these in here. All right, now the last one I'm going to do with you. The U is a regular drill, but I want to do Sweetheart and Black Diamond. All right, so Black Diamond, one of my favorites. So I'm going to put Black Diamond here. And then I'm going to put Black Diamond few more of the copper. I'll put black diamond here. This doesn't go here, I can tell. Get this one out too. Put that one here for now. I'll put black diamond there. Let's see. Put black diamond in some small spots because I'm mixing the color. Here. Okay. So my plan is to put black diamond here. And also here. She is looking so good. And what I'll do is, before I actually end, I'll show you guys how she looks. I think you guys deserve it. You guys hung out with me for a little bit while I got a little bit done. Thank you, thank you. And I want to put Sweetheart in there. I'll put black diamond in here. Okay, that looks good. Oh my goodness, she looks so good. Looking good, looking good. Let's see. A few more in the tray. Just a few, not many. I'll put it here so then that will remind me to go all the way down here with black diamond. And let me just show you guys Sweetheart. Similar to black diamond, but not. Black diamond throws a gray. This one throws a yellow. Gorgeous. Okay, so let me just show you guys how it's going to look. And then we are going to end it. Now, once you put it down, it looks very different than black diamond. And I won't do the whole thing, but I'll just do a little bit so you can get the gist of the color. Love it. There we go. One more. Let's get this one here. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. There she is. All right, let's do this one here. Let's see. I could just get this little end done. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point right here. What do you guys think? Can you guys see how good she looks? I'm going to show you one. I keep saying this is the last one. This is it. This is it. Just one section here, and then I think we end it. All right, let me move everything off of her, and I'll show you how she looks. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys are doing well. If you want to try some bling, DP with sparklers, try some of the S for S or just the regular. S for S is for square, sparklers for squares, or just try sparklers. Look at the lighter colors. You know, they all look great. You cannot go wrong. Can't go wrong with bling. Can't go wrong. You might think it looks one way, put it down. Guess what? If you don't like it, take it up. There's nothing wrong with taking it up. Okay, so let's see how she looks. You just put these up. All right, we'll move everything off the bling table so you can see her. Move the Pick Mine Do back in its spot. Oh gosh, guys, I was only planning to be on for 30 minutes. And it has been almost 50. So let me move these things away. I'm going to take off the silicone pads. And you'll be able to see. I'm going to turn off the light. And you'll get a good glimpse of her. All right, don't forget to come back this weekend. You'll get a chance to see. You'll get a chance to see her completed. So let's see. Here we go. So here she is. Oh, she is beautiful. Look at those wings. She is gorgeous. And you'll see more. I will finish her up this weekend and I'll take some great pictures of her. So you guys will get a chance to see her. But there she is. Look at those lips. I put fire and coral reef on her lips. All right, there we go. So stay tuned for more. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. And don't forget, always remember to bling it up.